Meta Knight is actually Darth Maul.
No. So Kirby and Meta Knight are clearly the same species.
Yeah.
Right? So like in Kirby Superstar, Meta Knight takes off his mask and you see he's got eyes just like Kirby.
Yeah.
But like, here's the difference. Meta Knight can talk, he wears clothes, he's trained as a samurai.
Oh, so what if
But Kirby just goes,
slow?
and he eats everything. He puts everything in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's just a slow member of that race.
You can run on it, but the top never
We're
really...
nothing if not scientists here on the D-pad.
Therefore,
Innovating new ways.
we are nothing here on the D-pad.
What happened to the loft wings? There's
Right.
fucking nothing wrong with the loft wings.
Look, it's
They evolved into those horrible chicken
No, they
ukus.
evolved into cannons. I like how this is the part of the game where the game is like, shit, we created this mechanic.
And it makes no sense to use like this.
So,
That makes even
Nothing
less
is weird
sense.
about this at all.
Ah, God damn it, stop following me.
Boomer,
Every
Boomer,
single
no!
10-4.
We're gonna talk about what you're doing right now, John. John, if you hear that cloth,
John
silken
is
sort of
Playing with his
sound.
nipples, arousing himself, thinking of food. All right, guys, I'm gonna grab this uku and use it. This is The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
We are back once again.
This isn't the same room I left off in.
No, it
to be
isn't.
honest.
Oh no, behind the scenes. They're not supposed to know these kinds of things.
We were so good in the first couple games, and then
We
were
were.
just like,
I was admittedly a huge pain in the ass about how we ended and started episodes.
Well, you kind of still are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, part of it was like the illusion of making it look like one big unbroken playthrough, which at the time I thought would be a cool
Surprise, guys! We're not playing this all in
what? I figured it'd be like a cool looking thing, and then the more we got into it, and the more Let's Plays we did, and the more Let's Plays I watched, I realized like no one fucking cares.
Yeah, it's like if you guys really want that shit, then watch Link's Awakening.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll see.
Oh,
You'll see
God.
the error of our ways in that attempt.
Yeah, or any of our old Sonic series.
Ah.
Oh, that's not a close-up anyone needs. But yeah, we're headed back to that west room with the pillars and the wind and the iron boots.
You run off that ledge. Yeah.
We actually had to. We may have had to do a little brief research by watching our own shit.
Yeah.
Because we recorded the last episode like 3 weeks
long
ago.
Yeah, how did
it was
we
like
get,
almost a month ago.
Did I do like 3 episodes that day or something?
I don't know. We did 2 episodes in one sitting, and then like less than a week later, we did another 2. And then we've been so wrapped up in like Four Swords Adventures and Minish. I've been finishing Spirit Tracks and all of those that like we just kind of lost track of this one.
Well, I think you finished Spirit Tracks about a month ago too.
Yeah,
that
was
so
the thing.
much in one day.
We did. I want to say from episodes 23 through the end of the game. So that's 23 or 24 episodes in one day. Oh no, and most of them were in one day. Like
That's
3 or 4 were
more
the
than
night
John's
before,
ever
but-
committed to. For
I know.
anything ever.
We joked about the because John was like, "Oh, this is the first time we've ever really done this much of a game in one sitting." I was like, "Actually, no," because me and CJ played through the second half of the Adventure of Link when he went off to the to that concert. Another one where like we weren't
that
really
3-week-long Nine Inch Nails concert.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because like that was the exact same situation. We didn't really intend to finish the game in that day. We were gonna do like a week's worth of videos and then head home, and then it was just like, you know what, we got time. We're still enjoying it, so let's just do more. And next thing we know, like 2.5, 3 hours later, we're just done. And we're like, oh well, all right. I mean, John would have enjoyed, I think, the last dungeon, watching how that went down, but like the rest of it, I think, I don't think we necessarily missed anything critical there.
I kind of wish they made another not Link's Awakening, another Link's Adventure of Link game. Like same style, same.
I've come to the realization
because that game is actually pretty cool. Like,
yeah, like as
it's
a kid,
just difficult.
Yeah, as a kid and as a teenager, even like when Ocarina of Time was in full swing and everyone still held it as the gold standards, and this was like brand new. Up until that point, we had very little of the actual like 3D, like really, really actiony versions of Zelda. It was all the top-down and more puzzly and like item uses and stuff. So we weren't really we were used to like the classic NES style. I think the Adventure of Link I bet it could totally make a smooth transition into 3D. Like the game is already pretty well set up for it.
Or they could just do a new retro game.
Or that,
maybe 2D side scroller and HD.
I want them to bring
simple
back
gameplay. Better difficulty curve than original Adventure Link had.
I want them to bring back the Mystical Seed series. I'm actually going to turn down our audio a little bit. I feel like it might be a little bit hot, so I'm going to
Oh, too hot.
There we go. If I have to,
It's
yeah,
so hot
that's
right
a lot
now.
better. I'm looking down at our audio. So we're doing this on the H4n, the handheld, because John's out right now. He may join us by the end of the episode.
Unlikely.
Yeah, he said he was like, oh yeah, around 10. Damn, maybe 10:20, and that was about quarter of 10. So we'll see how that goes.
I need the boomerang for this motherfucker, I think.
I hope, yeah, I think so. I hope that
That's not what
someday. Because I don't know, like, Capcom's in a really weird place right now, so maybe this is something for Grezzo to take on, or even Team Retro if they got really lucky with it. But I would love to see the Mystical Seed trilogy actually happen, like the way that it was originally intended, as the remake of the first 2 games plus a brand new third title.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, Zelda HD should be the original Zelda.
Yeah,
remade.
as an open world game, it makes perfect sense. It's gonna be a little early for the 30th anniversary, but like it's coming up. That's I think.
Well, we actually don't know when the game's coming out, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
they've been promising so far that it is happening next year, but
because they always do. Also, what the hell are these enemies?
I have no idea. My money's on like spring 2016.
These guys are like little Professor Worm hats.
They look like they're like centipedes with fucking.
Worm.
They're
hats.
they're Lombres in training.
Lombres.
Lombre. I don't know. I never know how to pronounce that. Because I know, like,
Lombre.
it's Lombre. Because, like, it's I don't even know how to pronounce
Ombre.
Ombre, yeah.
So Lombre.
So Lombre. But it's
if it was 2 L's, it'd be a Llombre.
Yombre. That's what they should have done. They should have done Ombre, just Ombre, like not with the H, but just Ombre,
Yeah.
then Lombre with the L,
And
then
then
Yombre
Llombre
with 2
2
L's.
L's. The evolution.
That would have been awesome.
All right, here we go.
All right, those metal Lizalfos.
Yeah, Metal Lizalfos. We're gonna beat them next time.
Beep boop boop boop. Oh, this is not a particularly easy arena to fight them in. Man, how do you think they fit on those blade things in the morning? You think that anyone ever like loses?
Oh no, they're
finger while they're getting
grafted soon after birth.
Oh, so they grow into them.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. It's kind of. Oh wow, one of them actually did fall down the pits.
Good.
Got it. Man, that's got like. I feel like
All
if
right,
I
come
just
on.
had a blade for an appendage, I would use it as often as possible. But I would like. I'm a kind of clumsy guy. Like not clumsy, but like. I don't use my size well. The other night I was trying to squeeze into a particularly tight like table and booth setup at a restaurant, and when I'm bumping the table and spilling part of someone's drink, and I was like, oh well, I mean, how much? I guess I'll sit over here then. So I feel like if I had like a bladed part of me, someone would die because I was just like, yeah, I'll go. Oh yeah, let me get you that drink, and I'll hand it to them, and like boom, right into their finger or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Just fucking just knock them off the edge.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
would you be able to use your boomerang and just kind of?
No, he was blocking the boomerang too.
Coco is getting her aggression out by pushing John's business cards off of his computer
Speaking
desk.
of business cards, I still need some D-pad business cards.
You do. I want to make.
Blue font.
I'm planning on making some for the holidays.
Ooh. Merry Christmas to me.
I know. I want to do a quick little redesign because I'm so frustrated that RGB to CMYK is always
That's
this
what
like
I came from.
fucking awkward. Can you hook shot?
There
There you go, right there. But yeah, changing color spaces is always a little bit of a gamble, and it could have been a lot worse. I think ours came out okay, but like the colors look a little weird in some spots. Can you just grab it? Yeah. Was that like an egg? That was a golden egg switch hook shot.
It's a chandelier.
spot?
Chandelier.
The golden egg hook spot chandelier. Go for it. Yeah. I believe in a thing called love.
Let's listen to the rhythm of my heart.
I'm so like I always get depressed about my singing range because I can totally hit those notes, but like I know maybe 1 or 2 people who can actually hit the whole song's worth of notes. I don't expect anyone
Falsetto
to.
is easier for me than like actually singing high, so that song's actually not too difficult.
Nice.
You just gotta get ready for it, I think.
I don't know that I know anyone who can actually sing the high note of that song. I'm not even sure.
Oh
if
yeah,
the
I mean
guy
I can do it
who's-
in falsetto, but I can't do it for real. No,
Yeah.
not a chance.
I don't even know if the guy who sang this.
He's singing it in falsetto.
I'm not convinced still, just because of how hard that high note is. That's like 3 octaves above his normal register. Like it baffles me. If there was one thing, like, so weird because in like the 90s, I don't think that there was a lot of respect for dudes who could sing high pitched particularly well.
Unless you were Michael Bolton.
Yeah, that's true. I think once Freddie Mercury died, it was pretty much the point where like no one there were no more instantly respectable men with that talent. Meg saying Michael Jackson. I feel like that's kind of.
I wouldn't say if he was a respectable man by the mid-90s.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, oh yeah, mid-90s was right when the scandal came out. Because he was in the middle of working on the soundtrack for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Meg says, "What about Prince? What about Prince? No, Prince gets a lot of respect,
is not
he's just weird.
Necessarily a man. He's a man-woman.
Yeah, he is an androgynous alien who.
Have you heard his new album? It's so fucking good.
He put out another one.
He put out 2 on the same day because he's Prince.
Oh damn!
He came out with 2 albums on the same day.
Get away with anything
this year. One was solo. One was with a backing band.
Nice. Wait, he put out like oh damn.
So there's Prince, Art of.
Do you hook him off the wall?
Art.
Yeah, grab the dude off the wall to your right.
Grab him off. Oh yeah.
So what were they called?
Jeez, his solo one is like Art of Experience or Artificial Age. That's right. Official Age as opposed to artificial, but it's a play on words.
Okay.
And then Plectrum Electrum is with a backing band.
Damn. All right. Oh, there we go.
But they're both really good.
Damn,
the one with the band is a little bit more rock oriented. The other one's a little bit more R&B.
I am so bad at you fucked up their pottery, man. You're gonna have to pay for that.
Oh man.
I'm terrible at keeping up with music in general. The only you know what I can keep up with? The fact that Starbomb is putting out another album in about for you guys, I think it'll be about 3 weeks. December 16th. They're putting out their second album, Player Select. Rumor has it.
I know.
So what the problem was, it got leaked by Amazon because I guess there's no easy way to like pre-set up a secret like entry ahead of time. Like they were working on the stuff and they just like, or maybe it was like a suggested pre-order or some shit like that. So Starbomb had to go like, well, yeah, here we go, December 16th. And they had samples of all the songs, and people seem to like them a lot. I haven't listened to them yet. I want to wait until the full thing is released so I can, hear the actual songs. Yeah. But the 37-second outro, Amazon had a 7-second sample of it, which I guess spoiled the fact that they are working on a third album because they were, quote, trying to complete the Triforce.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm intrigued what they have on there. The only thing that I know they have on there, I know that they were working on a Mortal Kombat song, I think. And there's one of them from the first album was called The Simple Plot of Final Fantasy VII. This one has the simple plot of Metal Gear Solid. So that should be.
Neither of those have simple plots.
Exactly. That was the whole plot. Like, have you listened to the album?
No.
I don't
even know what you're talking about.
So, Egoraptor, who is an animator and he's part of Game Grumps. He's a Let's Player. He doesn't like the
I've
term
heard
Let's
you
Play,
talk about him.
Yeah. And Ninja Sex Party, which is a like
at my house later tonight.
Yeah. That's Danny Sexbang and Ninja Brian. It's a band, and Danny is the new Not So Grump that replaced JonTron. And they put out an album, I guess, last year. Now that I think about it, and the simple plot of Final Fantasy VII revolves around a bunch of like people at like some kind of, I couldn't tell if it was supposed to be a show or like an AA style thing, but it's a bunch of like really basic video game characters and talking about the simple plots of their games. So it's like they go to Pac-Man. He says, "I eat dots and fruit," and he was like, "All right, and you, Donkey Kong? I throw barrels at a guy." And then they turn to Cloud, and he's like, "Well, mine's really easy." And it's like a 4-minute song trying to concisely relay the plot of Final Fantasy VII. It's actually really good. The whole album is actually
I'm a guy
really
who thinks he's... I'm the guy disguised as another guy who thinks he's a third guy.
Oh, God. I'm surprised I didn't actually make that joke. That would have been really good. Fuck. I'm guessing Metal Gear Solid's going to be a similar idea. Oh Jesus. That wind hurts. God damn.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't understand how this one's supposed to work. I guess you... Does it stay off, or do you drop through and then it starts up again?
Yeah, you lower yourself with the down button.
That's a much smarter way of doing it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Battle time.
Yep.
You look like fucking medieval Iron Man right now. What you need is a mask.
Air Alphos.
I love that. Oh, the Air Alphos stole the hook shot spot. What? Dun, 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 dun. Finally, we get to see some Air Alphos in this game. We've been fighting them a lot in Hyrule Warriors, but now we've got
a real one.
Guy. Actually, I think for you guys out there, this past Friday, we finally ended Hyrule Warriors.
Did we ever really end it, though?
I mean, not exactly. We're not going to put out any more videos for a while until the Majora's Mask DLC comes out, just because we kind of exhausted all of the adventure mode stuff, and challenge mode, which I've already been playing a lot of in the, like, I don't know, week or so since we recorded the last episode. There's a lot of shit going on. I've put a couple hours into it and made, some progress, but not a ton. And we don't want to bore everybody with, 70 episodes of, getting 5 or 6 weapons and maybe an extra character here or there. Like, we'll definitely update people on what we changed or what we earned, I guess, by the time the Majora's Mask thing comes around. But
how come it's not like connecting to him?
I don't know.
It's supposed to.
Are you too close?
I don't know. Maybe. All right, I gotta wait for him to.
There we go. I was gonna say maybe you don't have to Z target him. Maybe you can just eyeball it, but that doesn't seem right. Oop. Cool. He left us alone. All right.
All right, guys.
Can you climb up somewhere? I thought I saw another.
He's coming back.
Oh no, it's in the door there. Oh, that's right. The ones from the ceiling, because this is where we get the. Yeah. Surprised they didn't give you the item.
Yeah. What the hell?
Whoa! No. Okay. All right. Where the fuck did he go? Piece of shit. Bird lizard. Oh, there he is. Urgh. Is he? Oh. No. Okay.
I don't remember this ever happening.
Yeah, I don't either. Oh, okay. So you gotta. I guess this one, if you stand near the door over there, but to your left, and then just use the claw shot and look for him. There he is. He's on your left. There you go. Nice. Aw. See, I have a hard time not treating this game like Hyrule Warriors now.
Yeah.
It's really hard not to go yeah, you just use the B and you jump to the side to dodge his attacks, and then you just use your Y. It's like, oh wait, no, it doesn't work like that anymore. I really do hope that Zelda U has Battlefield scenarios.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to, and I'm sure Koei Tecmo would love to assist on that one, or Team Ninja, either one.
Yeah.
I guess it's Team Ninja. I think Koei Tecmo just owns the property, and Team Ninja's the ones who actually programmed Hyrule Warriors. Oh man, there's a lot of eye symbolism up here too. I would love to think that this is actually related to Vati's Palace of the Winds in one way or another. Because it fits with the timeline. All they know is that this is
I
kind of
figured it was the same place.
Yeah. It's an ancient city. And I think that I forget if they mentioned whether or not the Uku built it or if they just moved in later on. Because this could totally work. I would love to see Vati come back. And Skyloft too, actually, yeah. I would love to see Vati make a comeback. I don't know if it should be in a 3D game or not, but I would kind of love to see it in a 3D game. Out of all of the other villains that we got besides Ganondorf, I have to say I enjoy Vati the most. And I know that that's heresy to some people because everyone is obsessed with Skull Kid and Majora, but I like Vati.
They're not really villains. Oh, Majora is. But
Majora is, but when you think about it, it's actually a really thin villain thing. Majora's Mask is definitely a major villain.
I liked Zant. I thought Zant was really cool.
Zant is really cool.
Girahim kind of just seemed like a Zant clone.
Kind of, yeah. And a little bit more unhinged, I guess.
I mean,
not crazier, but
Zant and Aghanim and Girahim are all very.
Yeah, they're all. It's
similar.
It's clear they were all based on, or that
the same idea.
Girahim and Zant were definitely built on the same idea that Aghanim was. But
powerful sorcerer who comes in and has a higher power. I wonder what that higher power is.
It's weird because the common trope is, that Ganondorf hijacks all the Zelda games, but I know we've talked about this like a million times, but like he has only actually done that twice ever, where he has not been made out to be the villain and then suddenly just oh by the way, villain.
Well, this one.
Yep. And Four Swords Adventures, actually. So the two games that we're messing with right now are the only times.
I guess you could kind of say oracles.
Yes and no. He's not really in charge.
Yeah.
And the spell that they use on him doesn't even work because Twinrova fucks it up.
Yeah.
Twinrova does hijack the plot there, I would say. Like, it's funny because he's only done it twice, and I think that there have been more than 2 times where someone has hijacked it from him or from someone else. So there's Twinrova in the Oracle games. There's Yuga in A Link Between Worlds. I'm trying to think if there's any others. Can you lower yourself? Are you looking? Because you're trying to get into the doorway down there, right?
What doorway?
Is it up?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know where the doorway is. Is that it?
I don't know. Oh yeah, it probably is. You have to like lower yourself
yeah.
down. Trying to think if there's any others. I guess technically Majora hijacked it from Skull Kid. Even though it was the same force, you're led to believe it's the Skull Kid, and then later on it's just like, oh, by the way, just kidding. So I don't know. I hope that they either A, just play Ganondorf straight in Zelda U. If he's going to be the bad guy, make it clear as the bad guy, run with it, do something, but don't try to like hide it and be like, oh, by the way, it's Ganondorf, because people are kind of getting tired of that.
Yeah.
Or just do a different villain and like really work on the character, because like Vati and Skull Kid, I'll give Skull Kid the benefit of the doubt here. They're like the only ones who you actually really get a feel for as characters. Zant, you get a little. Girahim, you get no anything at all. He's just like, oh, it's bad guy, and he's like Kefka, but in Zelda form. Malladus and Bellum get literally zero characterization whatsoever. It's just, oh, the ancient demon king that no one's ever heard of before. So like,
well, there we go. That compass I was just saying.
There you go. So either like
I missed one.
This place is annoying if you're trying to get everything. I spent like an hour trying to get out of the giant wind tunnel. I think there was like one thing I needed to get once, and it pissed me off. But yeah, no, I want Zelda. Like, I still have yet to play. I think off the top of my head, the only Zelda games I haven't just enjoyed, at least at minimum, are the 2 DS games. And even then, Spirit Tracks was actually not bad once you got further in.
Yeah.
It got slow. Someone actually commented, this is great, that they knew someone who play tested the game, Spirit Tracks, when it was being developed, and they said that they asked them, did you ever tell them about how slow the train segments are? And they're like, constantly. It was easily the most common thing that was ever told to the developer, and they just didn't care. And it was like, oh, that's really depressing, because the train parts are so unbelievably slow. The game is enjoyable. When you're not on the train, it's fine.
Yeah.
The game is fun and actually pretty quick-paced.
It's like, why can't I just walk somewhere and not worry about getting hit by this demon train that I can't do anything about?
Right. The boss battles in that game and Phantom Hourglass, for what it's worth, are all fun. They're actually some of the more inventive Zelda bosses.
The levels are actually very streamlined.
Yep. The dungeons feel right.
Because there's no like map or compass, I think.
But like moving around on the ocean and in Hyrule Field and Spirit Tracks, like between the 2 games, is just unbearable. And granted, maybe it's just because I've given the excuse, I guess, before of like, well, the Let's Play format doesn't really lend itself well to all Zelda games. You have to be pretty patient to get through a lot of those, and it's true. I've never really tried to, like, until now anyway, bust ass through any Zelda games, because I like to absorb the atmosphere and really explore every nook and cranny.
Yeah.
We actually were really fortunate while doing A Link Between Worlds that we just happened to basically 100% it. I think we skipped. No, we got all the Maiamais, and I think we got all the heart pieces too. I think we 100%ed that game almost on accident. Yeah, you need to Uku for that. But yeah, no, like the DS ones are the only games that I've ever not totally liked. So I'm hoping like, as much as I'm like, oh man, I would hate it if blah happened. Like, it's not the end of the world, but I would enjoy it a lot more if they tried to invent something of substance, I guess, in their characters. Because by now, 27 years in, we're very familiar with Link and Zelda and Ganondorf. And
They're old drinking
Impa.
buddies.
Yeah, right. I like the idea in Hyrule Warriors that Sia has the Triforce of Power. For a while, anyway. I'm totally not averse to the idea of other people having the Triforce. It doesn't necessarily always have to be Ganondorf with the Triforce of Power. It could be other. Yuga had it in Low Rule and then stole it from
Lolda.
Right. Well, he stole the Triforce of Power from
That's it.
Ganon.
That's what I came back for. There's one more.
And then
Hopefully there's more shit in it.
yep. And then he took Hilda's piece of wisdom as
right.
well. I'm trying to remember, did she have the Low Roll Triforce of Courage with her? I thought that they put together the whole. Oh no, they stole the regular Triforces. What the hell's wrong with me? That's what it was. So Link still had the Triforce of Courage.
They don't have a Triforce in Low Rule, right?
Yeah, that's the whole plot of it. Hilda stole Zelda's, and Yuga stole Ganon's. And part of the plot being that Ravio...
unfortunately, Ravio was too
afraid.
shitty to steal the...
Yeah, worst
Courage.
hero, so he's like, hey, I'm just going to be the worst ever. I like Ravio. His characterization should make me hate him, but I can't help but like him. I thought that was actually really clever character design on Ravio. Hilda, less so, because it was pretty obvious really early that there was something off about her. Whether she was the villain or not was up for debate, but there was definitely something going on there that was weird about her. And then Yuga...
Damn it!
Aw, damn.
Just know what I want to do, computer.
Right? Just get me there. Just teleport over, and we'll be good. We don't have to worry about this anymore. Yeah, it's amazing, too, that we've gotten so little detail of it yet. I guess we didn't get much detail on Skyward Sword either until pretty close to when it came out. I think the only thing that people... What? I think the only thing that people really knew going in was that Fi was somehow connected to the Master Sword.
Well, that was very obvious.
Yeah, her design was visibly based on the Master Sword.
Look at this girl's outfit. Doesn't she look like the Master Sword?
Right. And then you couldn't unsee it once you saw it, and it was like, oh, okay. But I don't really remember almost any other major details released more than like a month or two before the game came out. I mean, we knew like some basics about the setting a little ahead of time, like the fact that it was up in the sky in Skyloft and didn't really have much to do with Hyrule, and then sometime in development they got Jesus,
what is my problem right now?
at some point in development they mentioned that it took place before everything. And I guess we have at least a year to go before it comes out anyway, so oh, the funniest fucking thing in Hyrule Historia was when they were entertaining the idea of a female Link at some point, and I guess the design they gave to the female Link they called Linkle. It was like, why not just Link? Link is just ambiguous enough of a name that you can make it work for a girl, but instead Linkle, which not only still sounds like a boy's name, but it definitely sounds more embarrassing for a guy or a girl than Link.
Yeah.
And I was like, just go with Link.
Should have been Lonk.
Right?
Or Lonk.
God, that's what someone needs to make. That's what they need. Project M. Whenever it winds up happening for the new Smash Brothers, they should do all the like deformed Nintendo characters like Lonk and
You think that's what
Patch.
they're gonna
No, they could add those in. It'd be awesome. Go, go, go.
do? No.
Ah. Stab him. Kill the chicken. He doesn't deserve to stay.
Try this again.
Yeah. You do this. You just gotta wait for it to stop and then jump. Oh man. But yeah, it's so weird. We're coming down. We're on the brink of the final month of the Legendary Let's Play.
On the brink.
I think. Let's see. 5. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, this should be coming out on the last day of November.
Oh, that's right. How do I open that?
Oh, that looks like a thing. Yep. I think it's drunk.
Yep.
No, there you go. All right. That wasn't so bad. Do you have to use a dude to get there?
Yeah.
There we go. Nice. Right there. There you go. God, they're so... Who the fuck designed those things? Like, it's unsettling. I understand... Oh, fucking
Really?
A. Come on.
Not even heart pieces?
Like, I understand they wanted to go for an otherworldly feel, but, like, it's just creepy. Granted, the music matches that pretty well. It feels like a very creepy area for a whole lot of reasons, but, like, damn, man. God, it's like just, it's unsettling. Just drop down? Yeah, there we go. I think we're off to the east side now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we got the double claw shot, so now we can actually traverse the broken bridge.
I was hoping to get something a little bit more substantial than just
I
30
know,
rupees
right?
for all
For all the fucking acrobatic shit that we just had to go through.
It was just me fucking up in this room like 14 times.
Oop!
Oh no! It's gonna happen again.
Nice. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. It's getting weird realizing how long we've been playing these Zelda games and just how many of them that we've actually put down and
All of them.
yeah. It just like some parts of it don't seem like it was that long ago. Like I still like in my head Majora's Mask is still only like, a month or two ago and not I guess at this point it'd be like 6 or 7 months ago because that's when we started playing this, when that one finished. And I think this one started in March, I want to say. I think this one was like March 22nd or something like that. So that'd be, 8 months ago? That can't be right. I'm off. Something's wrong there. But it still feels like it wasn't that long ago, and it's like, oh my god, I have blown away this whole year.
Just playing Zelda.
Yep. Oh man. It's been an interesting year and a half though. I'm looking forward to doing other.
We made new friends. We've lost some old ones.
Yeah. I now live with my laptop attached to me surgically.
It looks awfully weird when he's naked.
Yeah, it's so strange. The porns I'm in will never be the same. And they were really never the same to begin with, but...
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Hey, those
porns
what
you
porns
doing,
did
you used to be in?
What porns are you doing? Are they still the same? The answer is no. No, they're not.
No, they're completely different.
Maybe we're going north, actually.
No, north is the boss.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm resisting the urge to do Here I Go Again every time you pick up one of those fucking dudes. It hurts me inside, but I gotta be strong.
I'm glad you're refraining.
Yeah.
Get it?
Refraining from the yep. I was gonna let it slide. I was like, you know what? No, it's too good.
What do I do? Oh, yeah.
Little woven basket birds. And now we have to invent the game Basket Bird now.
It's like Angry Birds, but they weave baskets in order to...
It's
part of their anger management.
Dunk them in order to make them respect you. So more details about Majora's Mask 3DS have been slowly trickling in, like the fact that Clock Town is almost certainly going to be one big area, which is kind of cool. It's not going to be 4 areas, I think?
5.
5?
I'm forgetting about the laundry tool.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I don't know if the laundry pool is going to be connected, but at least the above ground section.
I already got this.
Yeah. How the fuck did that happen?
Oh, okay. I already got it. Don't worry. Oh, I vaguely remember doing that.
Weird.
What was it like?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we had to climb under here, and that's when we turned around last time.
Nope, that's wrong.
Nope, you have to use the double.
Well, what if the game dropped you back off in Lake Hylia every time he did that?
I was always kind of bummed they didn't, honestly, like make it as hard as possible to deal with this dungeon. Because I've played games where they actually do that. In one of my top all-time favorite Genesis games, Wonder Boy and Monster World, has a couple levels where you're in the sky, and if you fall from your platform, you do wind up in the area underneath, and you have to basically start that area all over again. It actually it was actually a really impressive map that they had in that game. Because there were sky sections, there was like land sections, then there were underwater sections, and they were all connected in intricate ways. We definitely have to play the Wonder Boy series on here. Oh, I think there's a chest to your left. Yeah. I don't know how the fuck you're going to get there, though. But yeah, we definitely got to do the Wonder Boy series on here one of these days, because at the very least that one game, even if it's not the rest of them. But like the one that comes before and the one that comes after are actually pretty good too. But in my mind, they're not as good as
arrows.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man! You know,
Makes me want to kill things.
Stab it right in the mouth. I was gonna say something really stupid, and now I'm gonna share what I was gonna say, realizing that it's stupid. I was about to say, man, I wish it was easier to tell which chests contained valuable shit and which ones had worthless shit. And then I realized that they already do that, at least in this game, because the useful ones are like nice-looking treasure chests, and the shitty ones are like fucking shoe boxes with a lock on them.
I hear there's like 2 rupees in there. If you want it,
if you really want it, man, and it's all yours. It's like, yeah, man, I want some fucking pocket change.
I need some new shoes.
I'm getting some new shoes next week, so I could.
How do I open you?
Behind you.
Diamond switch.
All right. Oh, following up on what we stated at the top of the episode, it is now local time 10:40, and we
and John is not here
nothing
yet.
From John.
So look at that.
I'm sure he's like busy as shit with studio work, but like, oh, there you go.
Looks good.
I'm sure he's like busy as shit with studio stuff,
camera.
but I definitely saw it coming. I was like, it's probably going to be a little later than 10:20. I don't know if he's going to make it for this episode, but
John can't ever admit when he cannot commit to something, and so he'll lie to you and just say, yeah, I'll be there.
Which bums me out, because it's like, if he
it's like, dude,
if he thinks it'll be longer, it doesn't bother me. It's just like it's harder to plan.
I'd rather plan to not have you than to expect you and be sort of disappointed 3 hours.
He definitely is pretty bad about giving reasonable time estimates.
But he's a good friend, so for all you at home, if you're wondering
about...
Oh,
that's going to suck. Yep. Oh, at least he didn't throw you off.
At least he didn't throw me off.
Oh, you need boomy. But yeah, we've definitely... I think we've had, like, recording nights where John's out somewhere. He's like, oh, I should be back by, like, 6 or so, and it's like 8:30, and it's like, hi, what's up? I'm glad we have the handheld recorders, because without them, it'd just be like, I don't fucking know what we're gonna do. It's all right too. John's usually not as invested in complicated. This dude looks like the guy from Monster Party, the Seymour knockoff. Not Seymour. God damn it! I do that every time. Audrey or Aubrey. Audrey, I think.
Audrey 2.
Audrey 2. This looks exactly like that dude. The giant Deku Baba looks exactly like, not Audrey 2, but the Audrey 2 knockoff from Monster Party. That, on the other hand, is a whole nother mess. You gonna bomb that, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, the hot burn. Ugh.
You gonna take another one? I don't know. Take over for like 5 seconds. I'm gonna do that thing I do in the middle of the episode sometimes.
Oh yeah, all right. It's just me on my own. Here I go again on my own. I think the aiming is gonna be off here. Let's see. Can I? There we go. No. No, not on that one. Okay. So where the fuck am I supposed to hook on to then? What the fuck is this shit? I gotta get... Nope. All right, let me get closer here. Nope. No. There we go. There it is. Nope. Oh, god damn it, man. Yeah. All right. We are in business. Nope. I keep wanting to run up fucking walls in this. Oh. Hang on.
Well, like it's Skyward Sword?
Yeah. I'm just gonna. Oh, fuck
that
you.
geese is getting in your way.
There you go. Okay. All right. My aiming thing is off because the laptop is like directly in front of where the bar is.
So
Got some
up
treasures
here?
around here.
Yes.
Oh, there's one.
Oh yeah, this.
Because why not? Like.
Because I wasn't having enough trouble in that other room with falling off every platform.
You were good at precision before, right? Yeah. Let's kick it up a notch.
Oh, thank God I got 20 more arrows.
Oh, you're gonna love this siege. I don't know if you've heard
And
this.
it's like, no, I've been using hook shots on all these keys, so I don't really need the arrow.
I don't know if you've been heard the biggest news so far, amazingly, about the Majora's Mask 3DS changes, but they've added 2 fishing holes to the game.
Yeah, I saw that. That's I am excited for that.
I'm intrigued, not only by the fact they're making a fishing hole, but that they decided to make 2 of them. I'm not really sure what's up with that. Like, I'm not... Some people were actually suggesting, like, maybe... there's no way they're going to do this, but they were like, what if they went back to the original 1-week design? But that's way too massive of a change to the overall game for that to make sense at this point.
Yeah.
The game is iconically a 3-day cycle. There's no change in that, but... Oh, no! But, like... I don't know. I'm curious where fishing is going to actually fit into this.
It's probably just going to be a bonus thing.
Yeah, but, like, are they going to make it work with... You might have to leave the room and come back in. There's a disc with a hook shot spot on it.
When it fell?
Yeah. Damn. Yep. Damn! Mm-hmm.
So,
The Adventure of Doors.
hook shots, right?
Yep.
Geez, how did anybody play a Dynasty Warriors game without hook shots?
What? Oh.
Hook shot, easily. I mean, I don't know
There
if there's
it is.
more items that I haven't gotten, but
Hey, closer.
I think the hook shot is easily the most useful item in Hyrule Warriors.
Honestly, I really don't even use the items that much. I use them on the parts where you have to use
Well,
them.
yeah,
but-
I don't use most of them, but the hook shot is great because if you want to, like, when you're running up to, like,
Oh, it
outpost
does
captain
get...
or something,
yeah.
you just hit that and it'll grab on
That's
with it.
true. I hadn't thought about that. I got to start using that more often, perhaps. Because there's definitely been times where I've just barely not done something in time where, in retrospect, a hook shot would have been amazingly useful. Come on. There you go.
I gotta kill all these motherfuckers again.
Oh, jeez.
Is
there
oh,
something
that's
else?
where I was supposed to be earlier that I
Ah.
wasn't seeing. Okay.
Gotcha. All right.
Oh, fuck you. I'll get to you.
You know what I miss? I miss the long shot. And I know that most of the hook shot and
Yeah.
claw shot stuff is already pretty super length to start with, but like I liked having the hook shot in Ocarina of Time and then finding out I was like, whoa, wait, I can make it go way, way longer. That's awesome. And granted, this game does a similar thing with a claw shot where it's like, wait, you're telling me I can like Spider-Man around now? Right there. Yeah. Oh. You gonna...
No, I think I want to let go. No. Okay.
Nope.
How do I get into that little area in the middle?
I think you have to keep crawling up the sides, and there's a thing in the middle to hang on to.
I miss when those were only one-hit kills.
Yeah.
I have the Master Sword, but I still have to hit a Deku Baba 3 times. Once to cut the stem and twice to kill him.
Well, it is one of the like super babas. Aww. Lame. I'm trying to think. Skyward Sword, they just give you 2 double claw shots, don't they?
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. Because I don't think you could maneuver with them in the same way that you could with this game.
I think you can.
Can you? I'm trying to remember if... Oh, you can, but you can't like lower yourself. Like you're attached to walls, but you can't.
Yeah, because I don't think there's any opportunities to do that.
Yeah.
I don't
Which
think
would
there's
have been
any
cool.
ceiling hanging thingies.
Which is a bummer because I actually like that part of the item. Yeah, you gotta like kind of go around again to. Like turn around for 1 second. Like turn to your left. Down. Okay, no, that's the pole that you started on. Okay. I thought that it went up to a new area. I was like, that's... Huh. You get the green thing on your right. Quick, quick, quick. Yeah, there you go. All right. I was like, no, not again. All right, so let's follow the path that we gotta go to get there. So we got... Oh, or we're just right there. Nice. Dun 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 dun. Oh look, there's another one of our metal buddies. Hey, Francis. It'd be nice if we could like remove his armor or something, like you could in like Wind Waker.
Yeah, what the fuck? Come on. All right, what do I gotta do?
You could grab the. Oh, use your ball and chain. Just fuck him up.
I forgot about that.
I did too. I was like, oh wait a minute. What's that one thing that was always really good against armored dudes? Right, the fucking 80,000-pound mace. It is cool to finally see him using this item, though, because, like, that's totally one of those things where you're used to watching, like, Armos Knights flinging him around all the time. It's like, oh, yeah, get some.
He's not dead yet?
Yeah, wow, Jesus Christ, man. Still not. Hey, no? Oh, my God. There it is. Fuck me.
I still feel like I was supposed to get down there.
Nope. Because the door is on the other side right there. Oh.
Yeah, there's a treasure chest right below me here.
Well, if we go forward, we should be able to come back pretty easy, too. You know what you should do? Go in the door, and then come back out. That way, if you fall, you show up back here. Wait, hang on. Don't do that yet. If you go through the door and then come back, if you fall down the platform, you won't start at the bottom. You'll start there, and that'll be a little, yeah. John is home.
I'm on this episode.
Yeah, sort of. We'll see you guys next time.
Next time.
Well, excuse me, princess. Check it out. You got the with the and the with the.
Eslo's like, this hurts me more than you'll ever know.
Imagine someone holding themselves by the skin of your balls.
Yeah.
That's the pain I'm in right now.
He's like, I'm not actually made of cloth, you guys.
It's all skin. It's all skin and muscle.
Oh, no.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay.
Let's find
Shit.
places to run to.
Shit.
Switches. We gotta find switches.